Hello, everyone. Thank you for listening and watching. My name is NefandEli, and you can find my information in the description box below. In this video, I'm going to discuss the astrology for the Cancer new moon, which is exact on June 28th, today, 2022, at 7:52 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Neptune is also going retrograde as well, so we will definitely talk about that. This is significant energy for sensitives and empaths, with the Cancer new moon being a water sign ruled by the moon and with Neptune going retrograde. New moons are a time for setting intentions and resetting your divination work as well, your protection rituals, your altar work, anything that you do to cleanse and purify your energy. Cancer energy is nurturing, intuitive, and compassionate in high vibrations, focusing on home and family. But in a low vibration, Cancerians can be very jealous, codependent, sneaky, and extra sensitive in their feelings. The Cancer new moon is connecting to Black Moon Lilith, which encourages us to release trauma and conditioning, which is supported by the healing Cancerian energy. But with Neptune moving, I always say, empaths, beware. Make sure that you are using extra protection, keeping up with your spiritual hygiene, and resting when you need to, paying attention to the signs and synchronicities, and drinking lots of water. But your psychic antennas will be in tune and on point, so make sure that you know which emotions are yours and which ones are not. This is also a potent time for creative visualization and self-discovery, figuring out what it is that you really want. What is your dream? Pay attention to your dreams as well, the signs and synchronicities that come up during your actual dreams and during your meditation time. Keep a notebook handy, or you can record a voice note. But most definitely be taking spiritual baths at this time and work with water in your divination practices. Water retains memory, so you can actually do some divination work with water and drink it, or any other type of work that resonates with you. But definitely sea salt baths, spiritual baths, working with water and water energy, okay? Working with emotions, emotional healing, things like that. This new moon is definitely offering a lot of energy for restoration and healing. And when you drink water, by the way, I wanted to mention, and I've talked about this in other videos, that your body is 80% water, okay? Your mind is about 80% water or more. So when you're not drinking enough water, you're not thinking clearly. It's just physiologically impossible, okay? And when you're not getting enough water, your body sometimes recognizes your dehydration cues as hunger when really you're thirsty. So if you're having issues with keeping a steady eating plan, perhaps check your hydration. That's one thing I always worked with my clients, my yoga clients and my personal training clients, is initially we talk about and work with hydration, because that is the foundation of everything. Since this new moon is occurring on a Tuesday, on a spiritual level, Tuesdays are days of initiation, passion, and breaking negative spells. So this would be a good time to take charge of your energy in that way. If you feel like you have been played with, people have been fucking around in your energy or sending you negative energy, evil eye, things like that, this is a great new moon to break that kind of energy, to cut those cords, to clear that out. And you can work with a variety of divination tools. So I hope this was helpful for you. Let's get into the energy reading. From the Oracle of the Fairies, we have Journey, Divination, and at the bottom of the deck, Wait for Winter reversed. From the Gilded Tarot, we have Wheel of Fortune, and at the bottom of the deck, Seven of Cups. From my Triggers and Towers deck, we have Fuckboy, Lack of Trust, and Non-Committal. From my Self-Love and Empowerment deck, we have I Am a Magnet for Miracles, I Trust God, and I Am Peaceful. The angel number is 643, the spirit animal is Sloth, and the crystal is Ruby. So there's a strong message here about both divination, which is a positive use of magic, and then there's spell work, which is a negative use of magic. But I'm feeling like there are both situations going on. Some of you have been doing a lot of divination work on yourself, working with affirmations and crystals and listening to healing sound frequencies, things like that. And then there are people who have been doing negative energy work, candle magic, working with effigies and voodoo dolls and shit like that. I'm hearing that these people that are doing this kind of negative work can keep dreaming because you are protected. You know how to protect yourself, and you are also protected by the divine, by your spirit team. With this wait for winter card here being in reverse, I always see this as an entity being released, maybe a succubus incubus energy. So perhaps the work involved that has been attempted to be done on you has involved sex magic, or perhaps sending some sort of succubus incubus energy at you to destroy your life, to decrease your vibration, right? But you've been doing the work on yourself. You've done candle work on yourself. You've done some type of divination work on yourself, working with crystals, being out in nature, and this has been beneficial. Whatever you've done on yourself has worked. I feel like you were able to use this potent psychic energy available with this Cancer new moon to tap in to see what people are trying to do, or maybe you were guided to a particular reading, or you got the information somehow and you were able to tap into the energy and protect yourself to clear this stuff. With this fuckboy card here, I mean, he's been coming up in my readings a lot. This could be a man and his bitch energy sending you this negative entity, the succubus energy, a man operating from extreme insecurity because he's unhealed, right? And there's a lot of healing energy available with this Cancer new moon. So he could take responsibility for his life in that way. But people get confused when they think they can use their manifestation power to influence the free will of others. This will only work on people that are in a low vibration or in a lower vibration than you. So if you're fucking with somebody and trying to do spell work and you see it's not working, it's because they're in a higher vibration than you, and you're going to get karma. You're going to get karma either way. But when you're fucking with somebody and it's not working, chances are they're higher ranked than you spiritually, and it's a no-no. Okay? And you're going to get warnings. You're going to get signs and synchronicities telling you to stop. Okay? When you're triggered by somebody else and what they're doing, that is an indication that you need healing. So you need to do this work on yourself. You need to pay attention to and draw this energy into yourself for healing. That is just a suggestion. We all have free will, okay? But you always have the power to do positive work on yourself, which will be supported by your spirit team, and you will continue to get guidance and provision along the way. With Wheel of Fortune and Seven of Cups here, it suggests that you can change your destiny, or again, somebody else is trying to affect your destiny. So pay attention to the signs and synchronicities with the Seven of Cups here. But divination and spell work is most potent when done during full and new moons. And I feel like somebody's been really trying to do some work on you, perhaps over and over again during these moon cycles or during other important astrological events. This could be this narcissistic fuckboy energy that keeps showing up in my readings because he has nothing better to do. But again, you're protected, and this energy is being returned either by you or the universe or both. You can't change someone's destiny. Let me say that again. You cannot change someone's destiny unless they allow it. It can be delayed based on their bad choices, based on them choosing to allow you in their energy, or again, based on the things that they decide to do that are against the grain of their blueprint, of their life blueprint. You know, the Bible says it. It could take you 40 years to make an 11-day trip. But you will get to where you're meant to be in this lifetime or another one. Okay? These people have a serious God complex. Most narcissistic people do. And I love it when the real God shows up and makes them sit their raggedy fucking asses down. Like, please find a better use of your time. If you are trying to control or manipulate somebody else in any type of way, you are not a self-actualized person. I talk about this a lot. What is self-actualization? Being independent of the good opinion of other people, having no power, investment in power over others, and being detached from outcome. So some of you listening to this maybe need to study Abraham Maslow and his work. That could be where you could start your healing journey. Okay? These people are delusional and they forget that the tables turn with the Wheel of Fortune here. This person that's doing this work could be a lover or even a potential lover who would rather do spell work on you than put in the work to communicate with you, to build a relationship with you, to be honest with you, to be authentic with you, to be in integrity. Okay? But these people are committed to their fucking spell work. They're not willing to be committed to you, but they're committed to doing fuck shit behind the scenes. I am confused. Okay? But this person could also be trying to break up your commitments as well. And this could be in love or business. You know, perhaps they're doing bad in their life. Their commitments are breaking down, or perhaps they've been non-committal and they want you to be that way. But no, Spirit says continue to work on yourself, continue to see yourself in a higher vibration, in a higher light, continue to move forward. But you know what they're doing anyway, and know that you and Spirit are the only ones in charge of your destiny. And Spirit is also saying to let your imagination run wild during your divination practice. Dream big. I just discovered the other day that you can have up to 2,000 Pinterest boards and up to 200,000 pins. Okay? So you can have so many vision boards. So many. So make a commitment to your commitments. I'm remembering this Japanese proverb, a vision without an action plan is a daydream. So that could be a message for some of you with this Wheel of Fortune, Seven of Cups energy being here. But you become a magnet for miracles when you are not only consistent with your positive divination work, but you're able to stay calm and peaceful because you know that you've done your part in the manifestation process and you know that you are divinely protected. Trust God to continue to protect you from anyone's fuck shit spell work. With angel number 643 showing up, this is an indication, again, that you are spiritually high ranking and that you are receiving karmic rewards for trusting God, for staying peaceful. Know that all of your needs are going to be met in divine timing, and Spirit is asking you to maintain work-life balance. Okay, so continue to work on yourself, continue to do your divination work, but also do the practical work, applying what you know in your everyday life. With sloth showing up here, this is about no fucks given, okay? You are not going to be affected by anyone's negative intentions. It might create some anxiety for you because you know what people are doing and they might be fake and smiling in your face and trying to, pretend like it's not what it is, but you know. So focus on your priorities, relax, be open and receptive to Spirit and their guidance. And doing divination work does require you to isolate yourself, right? You keep what you're doing to yourself. That's a private matter between you and God. And to endure, to keep going, to keep moving forward. With ruby showing up here, this is a very protective crystal that ignites your passion and energy and calms hyperactivity. So a lot of negative spell work that people do affects, they try to affect your health. They try to affect your focus. They try to make you feel crazy, make you be in fear, because once you're in fear, then your vibration is lowered and they can come in and attack you. So it's that awareness, right? It's that awareness in that moment when you realize that you're receiving or on the receiving end of a negative energy projection. You have a choice. Do I accept this? Do I accept this fear that this person is trying to give to me? Or do I stand in my power and truth? Do I trust God and do I stay calm and peaceful? We always have a choice. Ruby's also connected to body image issues. So I feel like a lot of people are doing work around maybe how you perceive yourself, how you perceive your body. I know that's true for me because I'm in the public eye. I'm a yogi. I pick up on a lot of that. You know, I'm a very body positive person. You'll see my pictures. Sometimes they're very seductive, or, you know, I am just very flexible and open with how I express my body movement, and people perceive that in a certain type of way. It could trigger people, it makes them jealous or whatever, but I know that's a part of my mission. God told me that my mission as a light worker, one of my purposes is to inspire the divine feminine and trigger the divine masculine. I was told that is a part of my purpose specifically, and the roles could be reversed. The masculine could be triggered, right? Or the masculine could be inspired and the feminine could be triggered, vice versa. But I know that's what I'm supposed to do, so I don't let it bother me. And I know that people are going to psychically attack me. I know that people are going to try to do spell work on me, but I'm protected and I send that shit right back to their asses with a lesson though, because I am a teacher. I don't send energy back to be malicious. I send energy back so that you can learn, number one, to stop doing that bullshit and to know that you need healing. And hopefully I can inspire you to heal, because that is one of our collective purposes. Everybody has that purpose, to heal themselves. So use this potent Cancer new moon energy for healing, for restoration, for peace, and to develop psychically. All right. So I hope this video was helpful for you. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I look forward to speaking to you again really soon. Have a wonderful Cancer new moon. Namaste.